Hello, and welcome back to Kyokia Beautiful Vice. On the last episode, we got the second half of the rules, I suppose. Mainly the time limit. And we had an example set for us. So we have a month to kill each other before it becomes a battle royale. Which I do think that's what's going to happen. And I think, obviously, Hero's going to survive. Because the prologue, well, this is the prologue, the beginning of the prologue showed someone with blonde hair, only one I recall top of my head, being Hiroaki. Yeah. I'm trying to think of what I said earlier. Did I say Shoko? Shoko's not winning. We know that for a fact. Hiroaki's going to be the sole survivor. And then the news shows the head teacher. Because... Yeah. Yeah, that's what I think. By the end of this game, when it eventually gets made, that's what I'm currently thinking, at least. Anyway. That's true. Even if Biz is the one doing all of this, as your counselor, I'm still responsible for what happened to Shoko and everyone else.
I failed you
I wish there was something I could do to help. You could let it out.
Oh?
I know.
Wouldn't you say?
You can help us all leave this island. You'd be the best counselor ever if you did that. True. Fanfan's got a point.
Exit stage right.
Put your mouth where your money is, counselor. Help us escape the cruelty of your demon doppelganger. Well... Sorry everyone, but Bizarro's kind of taking control over the whole island.
I wasn't trained for this!
He's the only one who can let you guys out, and I don't think he wants to anytime soon. Okay, so the whole island has some sort of machinery on it. In some way. I'm trying to think. I don't know. It's just struck something in my mind, but I don't know what it has struck.
You bitch!
What you call me? What kind of lame nonsense excuse is that?
I don't make the rules!
There's a lot of things I can just... Sorry, there's a lot of things I just can't do. Helping you guys escape is one of them. Well, what can you do?
Killing is bad!
If I tried it, he'd like me to take over and kill everyone. Just out of spite. Then, it sucks to be everyone else, I suppose, because, the last person left, he leaves alive. Assuming he does leave someone alive, wins by default.
Whoa, chill!
Never mind, we don't need your help. If you don't mind, try not to get anywhere near us again, thanks. Taro's got a point, to be fair. At least, like, if you're far away when you get taken over, that's still presumably some amount of time out of Bizarro's... Or I'll just say Biz. Biz's... Nope, still not good. The alternative versions... Yeah, a few seconds out of his day to actually try and get back. So it'll buy us some time.
I don't encourage that!
Please believe me, I don't want this killing game. Which is why the opposite version of you does. I'm a pacifist, which is why the opposite version of you is not. I don't even eat fruit because it hurts their feelings. I don't... Okay, well, I mean, I don't believe that's... Never mind, I'm not even going to try the joke. Point was, at some point, the joke I was aiming for, which I realize is probably not funny, but obviously you can call people fruity. But yeah.
Heed these words.
Inanimate fruit given life by the devil, the entire school is a playground of sin.
Shame on you!
Please don't be mean to me. Biz always tries to take over when I'm feeling sad. Well, yeah, he's like the inner demon, isn't he?
This cannot be!
Is that a threat? Are you saying we'll be killed if we don't coddle you at every turn? Who hurt you as a child? Who hurt you? Besides the germs. No, of course not.
Please grow as a
You're unable to
person.
aid in our escape, it seems. I assume a similar rule applies to stopping this so-called class trials from happening. Well, I suppose those are only the thing that Biz is actually helping us with. So we kind of need those class trials.
Listen to your counselor.
Yeah, directly preventing a murder would cause Biz to take over. But would he encourage the murder, or would he just sit back and watch?
Yay!
Or would he do it himself? But at least I can give you guys 3 meals a day and a warm, cozy bed while you're here. Isn't that nice? Yeah, you know, we could be solving murders on an empty stomach.
Wow, wow.
I know I'm risking our
Need your
lives by
mommy.
saying this, but wow. You're totally useless. I'm stealing that mug.
He's so...
I bet it's only pretending to be on our side, while secretly working against us. Standard good cop, bad cop. Yeah. Mara has a point. It's entirely possible.
Blondes do it better.
If you're not friends, for Moro Yokokume, striker extraordinaire, is unfazed by such simple coercion tactics. That just means you've got a criminal record, to be fair. You have been dealing with the police. Good thing none of us is the ultimate police officer. The closest person to authority in your class, besides the teacher, is, I guess, Yato, because he's a mayor.
Up and at 'em.
You know, that's kind of makes sense. Kind of. Yeah, you know, that actually kind of makes sense, yeah.
If you're good, I'm good.
If the bad one mistreats us enough, we'll beg for the good one to return, and perhaps even trust it.
What?
I've got it. You're trying to set some cheap, lazy, I know you're in there somewhere type moment, aren't you? Could be. Could be. Yeah, like, I would be nice to the good one, but, like, still not trusting it, I suppose. I mean, trust the food that it provides. I don't know what Koko... Is Koko a he or she? I don't know. Trust the food that Koko provides, but if someone else provides it, obviously not, because then that could be poisoned. But... yeah, I suspect Koko would actually want us to eat, regardless of if they are in on it or not, so...
Is this a joke?
Even I think that trope sucks. You're truly outdone yourself, monkey. Can't call people that. It's not good. Iki Namiki. I promise I don't actually like murder. But do you like murder mysteries?
You're serious, aren't you?
You guys really do have a point, though. I guess I need to prove myself instead of just sitting here complaining. Fair enough.
We all play a part.
Yes. Such a thing would be helpful, I'm sure. Thank you, Yato.
One more thing.
Oh, I know. I could provide you with motives to not kill each other. Would you like that? I feel like, is it gonna be something that makes us, like, miss the outside world? Is that what... So, we've got the time limit, and this is the motives that are gonna cause the murders, because it's like, oh, think about it. If you die here, you're not gonna see your friend. And then people are like, you're right. If I die here, I'm not gonna see them, so I have to kill to get out to see them. And stuff like that, yeah.
Share your thoughts.
I beg your pardon? Just a few minor nudges to help you guys stop your thoughts about murder and escaping. I mean, in a month, it's going to be a killing game, like a free-for-all.
How
I
insensitive!
really don't think that last part is desirable. In 34 days, that creature is going to,
We can survive together.
according to my calculations, it's indirect enough to avoid Biz taking over. It's the perfect plan. Koko's not listening, which is not good. Also, Oniji sounds like he's already planning murder.
Are you kidding?
That's your solution? Really?
That's a misconception.
Indeed. I can think of a great many ways that this plan could go wrong. Yep. I mean, yeah, I guess I'm on that team of don't trust this plan.
Justice sees all.
But at least you're trying. Thank you, Momwe.
Yay!
Hooray for encouragement. Hooray for trying.
Let me check my database.
I'm going to try my best to come up with a few of these anti-motives right away. Until then,
No! Don't!
please don't kill each other. I'm begging you. Koko does what can only be described as an undiscovered genre of backflip, disappearing before your eyes. Ultimate backflipper.
Huh?
That explains the menu now. How did it just...
LOL.
Or how did it... So this is the part where we stare at each other with suspicion or something. It's almost like you've played these games before.
What?
Is that what we're supposed to do?
Students.
Students, I think it's for the best that you disregard everything that Kokoro Saru, there we go. I have to get in the swing of saying that name. Said.
Stop right now.
Don't be alarmed by this killing game business, but don't antagonize Bizarro Saru if you see him either. Yes. So, not necessarily ignore him. Play to his antics a little bit. But obviously, don't kill each other.
Please see me afterwards.
Please just try and stay calm until morning, alright?
Ask anyone else.
If you say so, we're on a time limit though.
May we endure these trying
I assume
times.
you're speaking to the Kisoro? Is that how you pronounce it? Cesaro? That the other half threatened us with.
Well, maybe.
Right. For now, please don't concern yourselves with that either.
It could be.
It seems like just another intimidation tactic. An empty one, as I believe, will all be rescued in a few days. Yeah, because that's reliable. We have to think proactively, what if we're not? How are we gonna do things if we're not saved in a few days? This is why I'm getting behind the big guy, so that he can be a shield, and should he actually turn out to be willing to kill people in the Battle Royale, I'm already right behind him, stabbing them in the back. Because, you know, he's a good man, he's not corrupt, he will go down with the ship, metaphorically speaking. Most likely he will just go down in a blaze of fire, a moderate amount of glory. Either way, I don't see him making it far. We might not be able to contact the outside world, but they'll come looking for us, I'm sure of it. Not if they think we're at school.
You.
You're very eager to get us to stop thinking about the danger we're in. Ooh, Heat is going to be a tough one, especially in the Battle Royale, because Heat has already thought of everyone as a threat. Yato, please help me with Shoko. Ooh, she just dismissed Hide.
We must part for
Very
now.
well. Yato easily picks up Shoko. Well, I mean, of course he could easily pick up Shoko. That's like picking up a penny to him. Throws him over his shoulder and follows the professor upstairs. That interaction was certainly unpleasant. Props to the mastermind and Koko, because Oniji is quiet.
Extortion!
Never mind. I agree with Girl A. We need to...
Did you catch that?
We gotta get rid of that monkey, man.
I'm certain of it.
It's just a monkey. It's not half man. True. Yeah. Iki Namiki has beaten me to my own joke. I say it's my own joke, but I did think it... I suppose I should have made the joke what I could have before I hit enter.
No one is perfect.
From a certain perspective, are we all not just...
Back off.
Shut up, you know what I mean. It's because he said monkey man. Who cares if it backflips and strangles people? It can't be invincible. You are the ultimate stuntman. You can take him down then.
Done and done.
Yeah, there has to be some kind of central processing unit or a server that we could target. Cool. Even if it's connected wirelessly, we have to find out where that is, and that might not even be in the same building as us. You two, while are fairly optimistic, are idiots because it might not even be in the same building as us. It's remote control.
I didn't know that.
I'm surprised you know such complex lingo, Taro. I mean, I take that as a compliment. I feel like a fan genuinely was just surprised, not as an insult. When you've taken apart so many, as many devices as I have, you start to pick up this stuff. Valid excuse, I guess, or an explanation. Take your pick.
Perish the thought!
I adamantly disapprove of that line of speculation.
Is it morally correct?
The only way to leave this island is through peaceful means. If we resort to violence, we risk alienating our only ally. Are you saying we're not allies to each other? But I mean, violence has already been taken. We can't peacefully respond to violence with peace. At the very least, let's defend ourselves.
Seems right to me.
You mean the good cop monkey? I thought we established that it was faking it, or some... what? Hackneyed? Sci-fi trope or whatever. I don't know what hackneyed is.
Ain't hearing
I'm
this
assuming
noise.
that's hackneyed. Hack and I do. Yeah. All it's got going for us is giving us motives or something. But ain't motives meant to convince you to kill, not stop you? Toya's got a point.
Never fear.
Even if he, isn't fully trustworthy, we're in a desperate need of all the help we can get. She's got a point.
The soaring lass fights for
Furthermore,
freedom.
the soaring lass judges one's actions, not the people they happen to share a body with. But if they don't tell you, how are you supposed to know they're two different personalities? I mean, in the cases of multiple personalities, the physical appearance does not change. It does in animated or cartoonish situations, but it's still got the same face.
So, you know about that.
Right, but he admitted to trapping us in those escape rooms. True. That is a guilty action against it.
Did I mess up?
Or against him. Them, I guess, because it's 2 in 1. I suppose we could at least find his power button, though I hope we won't have to use it. True, knowledge is beneficial.
Making it rain, baby.
Ooh, I don't know what that voice line is. 50-50 on it. Half creeped out, half supporting it. We're glad we're on the same page. Since we're sure about this, I'll share a spell from the Grimoire to deal with mechanical enemies.
You're gonna love it.
It's a QR code. They'll find any barcode scanner. It's a QR code that'll fry any barcode scanner. Helps our file read. I wonder if we can get Koko to scan it. True, I think Koko probably would. But what if the issue is that he does scan it and then Bizarro comes out? I doubt it. And why would you have something like and why would you have something so illicit? A magician never reveals her secrets. Magician never reveals her tricks. You can reveal secrets, just not the trick.
Bear with me.
Now, let's not devolve into meaningless squabbles.
Should we do some asanas?
If it helps, may I suggest some asanas to help help take off mind off things. What about your mind? Is your mind off things, or are you just trying to get us to not think about it?
It can't be.
Why do you keep bringing up asanas? We were nearly cooked extra crispy in that escape room. Haven't you had enough heat? Not a sauna. Asanas.
Huh?
Well, cool. I had no idea someone that could look so calm and so angry at the same time. I better take notes for future performance. I wouldn't have said angry, but I would have said disappointed.
If you say so.
Personally, I think anxiety might actually help in our situation. Yeah, I'm agreeing with Oniji. At least it'll keep us on our toes a little bit. We just have to make sure it's not to the point of paranoia, but not to the but can't be too relaxed to the point of dropping our guard entirely.
I never asked for this!
That creature's idea of a killing game might seem absurd to us now, but if we're trapped in here for long enough, people might start getting ideas. You mean like you are currently at the moment? Why is your tie tucked into your pocket?
Go right ahead.
For one, it'd be easy to kill me for sure, sneak up behind me and lights out for Toya. Honestly, fair enough for the advice. It's sad though, because I feel like you will be targeted for a murder. Hope you're not killer though it would be a performance. So, which is it? Killer or victim? Killer or murderer? I'm a wordsmith. Killer or victim there? I do think I'm gonna lean victim. Hopefully survivor. One of the cool ones. Or maybe you could manipulate me into playing the fool during the trial, since I don't hear quite the same as everyone else. Subtitles, remember? Also, nah, fool's my job. Don't worry about it.
Let's just move on.
That's not funny. I don't know. I'm vibing with Toya.
Not listening.
It's not my fault I use humor to cope. Don't worry. Don't worry about it, Toya. Hero's just a stick in the mud. Toya does a quick, little tap dance while spinning her ear trumpet around in her hand. Skills. Say, does that horn actually work as a hearing aid? Yeah.
Let's dazzle the crowd.
Of course not. Fair enough. Nope. It's a prop I use to get laughs out of people. Okay then. Have you not thought of investing in hearing aids? Surely you could have hearing aids and still use the prop.
You like jazz?
Don't worry, I got the real things too. Though at this point, I don't really need them no more. As in the real hearing trumpet thing? Or the ear trumpet? Or do you mean real hearing aids?
My word.
I see, I was wondering why you would carry such a thing. It felt a bit dark, if you don't mind me saying.
You got it, chum.
Yep, my humor gets a bit weird and wacky when it feels like it. Fair enough. Could always use weird and wacky humor.
I'll be honest.
This is quite the conversation for a group of could-be killers to have.
Yes?
If you must accuse anyone of committing murder in the future, I would place my bets on the affront to God and science, which thrives in the tears of children. Is that Fan? I'm assuming that's science, but how God?
This isn't the first
Are you talking about
time.
me? Why, what's wrong with Fan?
I am deeply
Yuta,
disappointed.
such words are simply unforgivable.
Not a bad idea.
Why? Do you expect her to be a victim instead? I couldn't say I don't see it. I mean, yeah, true, it could go both ways. Fan's unpredictable like that.
I'm scared.
Oh my, what a terrifying expression. Well, it's fine. I mean, what am I gonna do about these insults? Tell my parents? These jokes. Busho? That was his name, right? Yoga guy? He seems like he's heavily against us. I thought it'd be Hida who'd be the antagonist in Trials, but Busho just seems to be annoyed at everyone. Whereas Fan and Toya are just making jokes.
What in tarnation?
I mean, no, how sad. Don't worry, Toya. Ha as well. I agree, it's funny.
Oh.
Ouch. Now I feel like the villain here. You are a villain. Your personality is terrible. I mean, there are worse people than you. But yeah.
Carry on then.
I, on the other hand, do not. I was merely speaking my mind, as I do in my sermons. Cool. Well, yeah.
This requires special attention.
Do your sermons typically involve such tactless
All
remarks?
is well?
I consider myself to be rather tame, at least compared to members of certain other dominions.
Amen.
Or dominations. I don't know, I didn't read it. Pray that you never face the dread of a smiling man in monochromatic attire at your door. What's wrong with monochromatic attire and smiling? Oddly specific. I don't know. Weird coincidence, but okay. Either way, Yuta, it's the best thing I can do is not necessarily a quote Kuzco, the Emperor's New Groove, but it's kind of, because it's kind of the opposite. But Kuzco goes up to an ugly lady, in his mind ugly, because obviously he's a narcissistic, and says, I bet you have a lovely personality. So, I guess what I'm saying is Yuta's pretty, I guess. The joke fell apart, but personality's terrible.
Have some self-awareness.
As a matter of fact, we're all faced with such dread before. We've all faced such dread before. We've been feeling it ever since you opened your mouth. True. Also, shut up. Hey, lucky I don't have a security with me. Folks like you usually get chased out by the hounds. What? I feel like half this cast just hates each other.
Let's not overdo
I
it.
certainly have my work cut out for me. You're not the leader. Yato is. I'm following him until day 34, where I'm stabbing him in the back. Or across his throat, to be fair. Whichever kills him first before he can break my skull.
Release all negative energies.
Let's start with the simple asanas first. Participation for you two is mandatory. How are you going to get them there?
I look fine!
Please, I haven't done any stretches in years. I pay someone else to do them for me. I hope it hurts. I hope the stretches you do causes so much pain in your spine that you're stuck sitting down and someone comes along just to kill you. Better start running then. Thanks, Fan.
Who would what?
I made you do that. Well, looks like they're all in high spirits. You call this high spirits? It seems they'll be fine on their own. In the meantime, I should probably head to the second floor. The professor did recommend we get some rest.
Hello?
Oh, Hero, are you heading up already? Yeah, are you following us? I don't need a convicted... Or I guess a convict, I suppose. You've been arrested, correct? By the sounds of it. Yeah, we don't need to hang around with you.
Bro.
Honestly, I don't blame you. It's been such a crazy day. I would never have guessed that I'd end up in a situation like this. Yay! I'm assuming a bunch of people did.
Hello again.
Wait, when you one of the first people to say we were kidnapped? I don't see the correlation between what she said and what you have said.
I'm gonna strike.
Well, yeah, I always knew that possibility, but I expected it to be some kind of slimy union busted. What? Oligarch. Not some crazy murder monkey. Kidnapping is kidnapping. It doesn't matter who does it. Problem is that you're still there. Well, regardless of who or why, I'm glad that no one else seems to be taking that killing Tim business to heart. None today. One tomorrow. Two the day after.
Sure.
No one in their right mind would attempt something so vicious. That Biz creature deserves a rude awakening. Hero's gonna get a rude awakening. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he died because he's just not taking it seriously. Yeah, honestly, despite the absolute dumpster fire of today, or of a day, I actually had a lot of fun. With an escape room and meeting people, fair enough. With the death aspect of like 3 different times, nah.
Selfie.
Maybe I'm trying to cope with my own weird way, but I actually liked getting a chance to meet you all. Yes, even Shoko. What's wrong with Shoko? If anything, Shoko's like not the worst personality here. Personally, I would rank, personality-wise, Yuta and Oniji worse than Shoko.
Did not see that
That or
coming.
you finally lost it. Seriously? Even that up? Damn, Hero hates. Damn, okay.
Hey.
Anyone with the balls to stand up to the authority like he did deserves a little respect in my book. That and fewer short jokes.
Yeah.
Point taken, I suppose. True, he did what no one else was brave enough to do. So, you two can back off.
Oh, you.
But enough about that, loser. You were a great exploration partner, puzzle dude. Thanks for putting up for me for so long. Thanks. Hopefully it stops, because, yeah. Chances are you're going to be set up for the game, or as a game-long partner, but I don't see your appeal, Maru. No offense.
I'm flattered.
Thanks. It was nice to meet you too.
Selfie.
Though, to be fair, you do have the one of the best voice lines of, "That was indeed words." It's a factual statement that we can't get past. So, props to you for that, Maru. Alright then, I'm gonna go back to chatting with everyone. These idiots need someone to shoot their crazy ideas down. That is... Naomi's right there.
See ya.
Alright, good night, stay safe. I think Maru helped me out a lot today. No, not really. It's really great to see someone with such a positive energy, especially in a situation like this. Isn't her whole talent to not be positive? It's to be, like, things are terrible, we want them to be our way. Isn't that the whole point of being an activist and go on strike and stuff, is to, things are bad, like point out the negatives, literally say this is not working, and then to say this is what we want. So be negative and be demanding. That's the two traits I'm assuming would work with an activist. Someone is trying to make a change. True, the change is for the best. That is true. Change is for the better. But yeah, the positive is not like our job is not to go. Things are great. Things are fine. Don't worry about it. I would be happier with these, but things are fine. Okay. With that, I think it's finally time to head upstairs. If I remember correctly, the men domes are on the right. Cool. With that, hopefully I can see you on the next one. Hopefully you had fun. I think I didn't really do much besides ramble and complain. Even then, I hope you enjoyed. Goodbye.